Hi, I'm horticulturist Greg Lusk. We're here in the Mary Bivens Tropical Conservatory. Thank you for joining me for In the Gardens here at the Amarillo Botanical Gardens. In this episode, we're going to talk about this structure and the plants in it. It's a 6,000 square foot structure full of tropical, rare, and endangered plants from around tropical regions of the world. So we're going to highlight a few of those. But first, I'm going to tell you about the conservatory itself. It was built in 2006 and 7, and I've been moving plants in and out since I've been here, trying to collect rare and endangered plants, and so we have a pretty good collection of those. But the purpose of this is to show people in our area tropical plants and what it's like to be in a tropical zone. So we have different plants, as I said, from tropical zones around the world. One of the beautiful ones right behind me is not an uncommon plant, it's just a beautiful one. This chenille plant, it's Aphilia. It looks like this pretty much year round, and it's just a great plant for a big space like this. Those catkins are the flowers, and it's just very interesting and loaded with flowers right now. So it's worth coming and seeing, and it's worth taking a few pictures in front of as well. This interesting blue-green plant behind me, it looks like a short palm, is just that. It's a dioon. It's an ancient form of palm that's native to Florida. There's fossil remains of this plant, and it just really hasn't changed since dinosaur times. So it's a pretty neat looking plant, and this is a mature plant. We've got one over here that's got a flower on it right now. It's a really large primitive cone type of a flower, but that's another neat thing you might find here at the Botanical Gardens. Here we are at the banana trees. I use the word tree, but they're not a tree at all. They're a large herb. In fact, if you start peeling away at them, they peel like an onion. The leaves just kind of unfurl, and it's like layers like an onion. But this is kind of fun to have in Amarillo. We have a group or two, or a bunch or two of bananas each year. The female flowers first and makes these bananas, and then the male flowers continue opening up and producing pollen. But one of the interesting facts about bananas are that the parent plant puts all of its energy into the banana, the production of bananas, and once they're ripe and harvested, the parent plant dies. But it's already sending up shoots from the roots called pups, and they'll quickly take over, and in about 12 to 18 months they'll be producing bananas, and the cycle just turns and continues to go. Here's a good example of a plant that's listed as threatened in our conservatory here. It's a native to Madagascar. It's threatened because of habitat destruction and collection in the wild. It's called the triangle palm. And if you look at it, it's three-sided. I think you can see two sides from here. It's got three flat sides that the leaves originate from. It's a beautiful palm, blue colored foliage, and it's kind of got this pubescence of kind of rusty look right here. And that's just a neat palm. It doesn't get real large. It's a great ornamental plant. Next to it here is the red ginger. It's not threatened in any way because it's in good shape, but it blooms throughout the year with these beautiful red flowers. It's related to the ginger we eat as a food supplement, but it's more of an ornamental. It doesn't have any food value to it at all. This is Hibiscus schizopetalius. It's a beautiful hibiscus from eastern Africa. It's threatened as well from habitat loss. It's kind of hard to grow, but we're growing it here at the Botanical Gardens. It's looking great. Part of our purpose of being here is education and conservation. And a plant like this, if it's found out through botanical gardens throughout the world, a plant like this, if it's found in botanical gardens throughout the world, if it goes extinct in the wild, there's possibilities that we could reintroduce it back into the wild, and it could be saved from going extinct. So it's very important to take these plants and house them and keep them going for generations to see. Thanks for coming. So the waterfall behind me just adds to the atmosphere here in the conservatory. This, as you see, is a great place to visit any time of the year and enjoy just a peaceful place, tropical plants. Pictures look like you've been on vacation, so come and visit and see what's going on here at the Botanical Gardens. So we've got still got a couple weeks of music in the gardens. That's Thursday nights at 7 o'clock. You don't want to miss that. But I'm really excited to announce Breakfast with the Butterflies has changed a bit. It's now a day with the butterflies. And it's going to be art, education, food, shopping, just a lot of fun. Of course, we're going to have breakfast. We're going to have butterfly release. So watch Facebook and flyers for that. You don't want to miss that family event. It's September 9th. It's an all-day event this year.